Also in Washington, guest worker legislation is slowly moving through Congress. This is nearly 70% of farmers in California report labor shortages this year. That's according to a new survey by the California Farm Bureau. But growers on the West Coast are searching for long-term solutions, not just a short-term fix. Betsy Gibbon reports.
So we call this a 10 ring because it's the size.
As Al Stelly examines another lemon,
The fruit will not pass, it's bigger than the 10 ring, so this would be the perfect size to pick.
conditions are right to harvest in Escondido, California. The challenge is to find labor, especially for this crop.
Because it's more specialized.
Now lawmakers hope they have a solution. The Ag Guest Worker Act, introduced by Chairman Bob Goodlatte, cleared the House Judiciary Committee in late October. It's designed to replace the H-2A program. Do you think the H-2A program is broken?
Has been since it was enacted.
If passed, H-2C will allow ag employers who need year-round workers to apply. Some of the ag industry says it's not perfect, but a start.
It's a struggle to have confidence that this is going to get done, but we are hopeful, and this is the best opportunity that I've seen in a long time.
It seems to be getting mixed reviews. Lawmakers like Republican Steve King and Louis Gohmert voted against the bill. Some farm groups say the bill has its flaws too.
So they can travel freely and not have to become a guest worker. The administration wants just guest workers. That doesn't really work for us.
Because there's no pathway to legal status. Under the bill, the producer does not need to provide free housing or transportation.
I'm not opposed to those things, but here in California, providing housing is just enormously difficult. I mean, the rules are almost impossible to comply with.
You still have to find a place to live. Where are they going to live? That's the thing nobody takes in consideration.
The bill has an escalation clause, which means under certain conditions, the number of visas go up. Currently, the bill has a visa cap set at roughly 450,000 workers. Some ag groups say that number is too low.
So that is concerning, seeing that California could utilize all that, and that's for the whole country. So that is one of the real concerning problems.
The Ag Guest Worker Act is not the only piece of legislation floating around Congress. Representative Lamar Smith introduced legislation called Legal Workforce Act, which could mandate employers to use the E-Verify system to check the legal status of ag employees. It cleared the House Judiciary Committee and could go to the House floor. Meanwhile, the Judiciary Committee added an amendment to the Ag Guest Worker Act, which would delay the new H-2C visas until the E-Verify bill goes through.
If you enact E-Verify before you enact legislation which gives us an adequate, stable legal workforce, you lose all of those people to E-Verify and you're out of business. But give us a legal tool to hire these workers so that when we go through E-Verify, we don't have to discharge people.
As Stelly's harvest arrives,
So they can't start at dawn like we would with avocados. They have to pick the lemons in the heat of the day.
produce needs to be picked. He hopes legislation will help, not hinder, the process. Reporting for Ag Day, I'm Betsy Gibbon.
All right, thanks, Betsy. Now, the bill cleared the committee, but it wasn't smooth sailing. Some key Democrats even calling it a slave labor bill. Washington watchers say the chances of the bill making it to the president's desk are slim.